Hey, so I shot all of this footage. It was like a vlog and review style thing. I mean, I hadn't gotten that far with it, but somewhat far with it. And then my SD card kind of just rebelled. So I'm gonna start all over. If you watched Vlogmas from last year, I purchased castor oil for the sole purpose of trying to make my eyelashes longer. I read that castor oil is good for hair growth, and I do have quite short, stubby eyelashes, so I thought I would give it a shot. I purchased from Vitacost, this heritage store, Palma Christi castor oil hexane free. This is 8 ounces, and I think it was really cheap. It was like $8 or something, or maybe less. I knew that I wouldn't need 8 ounces, but the smaller ones were a comparable price, and you can use castor oil for a number of different skincare things, including like oil cleansing and things like that. So I just bought this one. And in the missing footage, I talked about my mixture that I've been using for about let's see, almost 2 months now, off and on. I've been using it on and off solely because I keep forgetting to apply it. I'm not in the habit of it yet. You can apply this straight, but it's rather sticky. So I mixed it 3 parts castor oil with 1 part coconut oil, which turns it into more liquidy kind of texture. And coconut oil, I've read also is good for hair growth. I personally feel that when I use a coconut oil hair mask, less hair falls out, so I think it's the same concept. And I like that during the winter time, the coconut oil solidifies, so it makes it a little bit like more of a balm. When I was researching this on the internet, I saw that a lot of people were recommending that you buy spoolies to dip castor oil into, and then you sort of like run the mascara one through your eyelashes. But if you really think about it, your eyelashes are only really growing from the base where you would apply eyeliner. So that's where I apply it, and I don't recommend this, but I put it in an old, I cleaned it of course, an old sample jar. Initially when I was starting out, I used the Real Techniques detailer brush, but it got really annoying washing the brush every single night. So I started just dipping my pinky into this, which is not, I don't recommend it. It's not the most hygienic, but I'm just too darn lazy. And it seems not to be like causing any bacterial growth in my eye or anything like that. Coconut oil is antibacterial to begin with. I think castor oil might also be too. I found my notes from when I filmed the original intro to this vlog like a month ago. Castor oil is a natural plant oil. It's naturally antibacterial and antifungal. It contains vitamin E, omegas 6 and 9, which are fatty acids. Benefits of castor oil. Now you can actually ingest castor oil. I wouldn't recommend ingesting something like this. This is probably for cosmetic purposes, but it's also not for pregnant people. I think you shouldn't be ingesting it because it supposedly induces labor. Some benefits that I read about were its ability to fight skin disorders and infections, fungal infections, acne, which I actually tried. I dabbed some on some spots, and I think it helped. I had some spots here, you can probably see the pigmentation. I do think it helped. I swapped out my tea tree oil one day for some castor oil, and it definitely didn't make it worse. And it wasn't as drying as tea tree oil, which is nice. Hair growth obviously reduces itching and swelling, helps sunburn, also helps even out skin tone. It supposedly relieves muscle soreness, and helps as a natural sleep aid if you apply it to your eyelids. It has a low comedogenic score, which is awesome. Like I told you, I apply my concoction in a very unhygienic manner, but supposedly if you put it on your eyelids, it induces sleep. So I haven't noticed that I've slept any better, but I've also started meditating every night as I go to sleep. So I do fall asleep within about 10 minutes most nights. So in my previous video that I filmed, I basically was starting to track the progress of my eyelash growth. I'm gonna insert at some point footage from the day that I purchased this, which is before, obviously, I started applying it. It was back around early December. It was during my Vlogmas. I put way too much on my left eye. This is the first eye I applied it to. Basically all over, like as soon as I closed my eye, it transferred to the bottom lashes, but the right eye is a little bit better. I just basically applied it as if I were applying an eyeliner. This is day one. I don't know. I think you're supposed to be able to see results within like a month or two. I'll show you what my lashes look like now. Initially, I did think that my lashes were becoming a little bit fuller. Not necessarily longer, but fuller. I do feel like I have more lashes now. It is what it is. There you can see it. Hey guys, it's been about 2 weeks I think since I checked in. Last time I checked in, I think I wasn't wearing any mascara, and I am today. I'm gonna zoom in here. So I'm really bad at making my lashes even. This is my right eye, and I feel like it looks so much fluffier than my left eye, which is just like straight and not as long. I don't know if you can tell, but there are some lashes that look way longer than others. I don't know if it's the way I'm applying my mascara or maybe the castor oil is actually working. This side is much more even. I think it might just be an application thing. I really don't know. What do you guys think? You guys probably have much more experience with mascara than I do. Prior to applying this mascara, I really couldn't tell a difference since the last time I checked in my eyelashes. The first week, I would say, I felt like my lashes looked a lot fuller, but not necessarily longer. And I still kind of feel that way. I don't think they're getting any fuller, but I definitely don't think they're getting any longer either. But I'll check in another like 2 weeks or so. It is early March. So what I started doing, because my right eye has been very easily irritated lately, I've only been applying the castor oil mix to my left eye. So I think if there's any difference at all, it would be apparent. This is my left eye. Let me turn more. This is my right eye. Now, I don't really see much of a difference. I'm gonna keep using it. I will probably use it for 1 more month, and then I'll film like a final wrap up because, I mean, that's my chicken noodle soup. I can't wait forever for my eyelashes to grow because they fall out every like 6 weeks anyway. So anyway, I will check back in later, but let me know if you actually think there's much of a difference. I don't know. I'll probably be able to better see this when I do my editing for this. Good morning. It is April now. I decided to just finish up this video because it's been dragged out for so long and I just want to upload it. I'm about to have my breakfast here. This is only one part of it, of course. So I actually have not been using castor oil for like the last, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks because I felt like it was starting to irritate my eyes a little bit. Like I feel like it was getting into my eye and my eyes would become like gummy or crusty in the morning, and I don't know if it was directly related to it, but I thought it wasn't gonna help the situation, so I stopped and my eyes cleared up. I'm not gonna say it was absolutely the castor oil that was doing it, but I don't know. And honestly, I didn't really see that, great results anyway. I might try it later on, but for this first time, I really didn't notice that much of a difference. And I was at one point for like, let's say like 3 to 4 weeks consistently using it every single day. But I've been using it basically pretty consistently between, I would say, like January and March. So 2 months. I think I should have seen some difference. There may have been a slight difference. It wasn't dramatic at all. Maybe like 0.5 millimeter, maybe. So I'm gonna zoom in and let you take a look, but like I said, I haven't used it for like the last 3 to 4 weeks. Not curled or anything. They really look about the same as they did before I started this, if I can recall correctly. I'm not wearing any makeup, so excuse all the, like, my eye looks bruised. I really don't see much of a difference at all, so what do you guys think? Let me know definitely whether you have used castor oil yourself and whether it worked, because if you've had positive results, I might go back and try it again, because I do have a whole ton of castor oil left. Only used this much, and I haven't even used all of that either. So that's the video. Like I said, let me know if you've used castor oil and whether it was helpful for you in terms of growing your eyelashes. And otherwise, I would say I didn't think it was really worth it, and I was worried at most times about the hygiene of it all, like getting it in my eyes and giving myself an eye infection, etc, etc. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was a little bit helpful, even though overall I didn't think it was a success. I kind of see these things as like science experiment, like hypothesis, procedure. My conclusion is inconclusive. I wouldn't say I would recommend it as the best way, but then again, it's like use Latisse, which is unnatural probably and weird because it changes like the color of your iris or something, versus something natural that is not really like okayed by optometrists and ophthalmologists. Okay, I've rambled on for long enough. I will see you guys next time in my next video.